Great to see you, everyone. I'm Bobby Broyles, joined by Kelly McCarthy for this women's edition of CAA Hoops Weekly, presented by Under Armour. As we flip the calendar to February, Kelly, the standings remain really tight, with just a little over a month remaining in the conference season.
That's right. Elon is holding strong in first place and showed no signs of letdown during last weekend's Northern Road Swing. There were a lot of key games last weekend. JMU came away with an important win over Drexel and an important win over William & Mary to move into second place. Delaware made some noise as well, extending their winning streak to 5 games. And we can't forget about UNCW. Yep. They won back-to-back games for the first time all season. So much is happening right now.
Yes, it is. Turning our attention now to this weekend's action. Let's stay with two of those teams you spoke of as Delaware welcomes UNCW to the Bob Carpenter Center Friday night at 7 on Blue Hens All Access.
Delaware's rolling right along
yes,
now, aren't
yes, they are.
They picked up a pair of road wins last weekend against William & Mary and Towson, and anytime you can get a win on the road, it's huge. There's a lot to like about Delaware right now, especially their free throw shooting. They are one of the top teams in the league and went 34 for 40 against Towson on Sunday. Definitely don't want to put them on the line, that's for sure. Looking at UNCW, they are playing with a renewed confidence. They have the reigning CAA Player of the Week in Jordan Henry, who's averaging a double-double over her last few games. She defends the paint, is a great rebounder, and makes the open shots when the Seahawks need them. She's definitely a factor in this one. But composure is key for both teams. There are times when they can get rattled when a press is thrown at them or they'll veer off their game plan. The team that can best keep their composure and respond will come out on top.
Also on Friday night at 7, it will be first place Elon playing host to Towson on CA.TV. A tough week for the Tigers, but they still remain in this tight race in the middle of the standings.
That's right. Towson is still right in the mix despite those losses. They're energetic, very strong defensively, and they don't back down. With that sweep of JMU, I think they showed that they can play with anybody. Raven Bankston is obviously a huge part of this Tigers team, both offensively and defensively, but they are beginning to get contributions from everyone. As for Elon, I got to see them play up in Boston last weekend, and they were pretty impressive. They seemed to respond to whatever defense was thrown at them. They have really strong ball movement to get around the zone and can break a press. But one thing that really impressed me was the play of Essence Bockham. She is so quick and so athletic, and she seems to have this knack for changing momentum. If another team is starting to heat up, she'll push the ball up the court for a dish or a bucket. It's one of those intangibles that makes Elon so tough.
A quick turnaround for the Phoenix as they will have to hit the road to take on the Seahawks at 2 o'clock on CA.TV. UNCW, as we said, Kelly, with really strong performances at home last week.
The Seahawks are focused, man.
Yes, they are.
They have been really dialed in on both ends of the floor. But more than that, they're finding ways to win, and that comes from confidence. It's very important for UNCW to get off to a good start. If they don't, Elon will definitely take advantage. This game might be all about rebounding. Elon is one of the top offensive rebounding teams in the conference. Everyone follows shots and everyone boxes out. But did you know that UNCW is one of the top defensive rebounding teams? They win those battles a little over 69% of the time, thanks to their height. So if offensive rebounding is taken away a little bit from Elon, they need to make sure they're hitting their shots.
And we wrap up with Drexel as they make the short trip to Delaware at 2 on Blue Hens All Access. Always a battle when these two teams collide, Kelly.
I'd say they're rivals.
Yes, they are.
This is always a fun matchup, no matter where these two teams are in the standings. But right now, they are neck and neck. Drexel is one of the best shooting teams in the league, whether it's from long range or the free throw line. But Delaware doesn't foul a whole lot, so we might not see the Dragons very much at the line. Drexel doesn't turn the ball over a lot either. They're among the top 10 in the country in that category, plus they force a lot of turnovers. Delaware needs to make sure they are taking care of the ball because the Dragons don't make many mistakes. This is one of those games that could go either way, especially with the Blue Hens carrying a lot of momentum heading into this one.
Now here's a look at the rest of the upcoming action around CAA women's basketball.
As we get closer to March for the CAA tournament, everybody is on a higher level.
It's going to be tremendous. It's going to be electric. Playing for an opportunity to go to the NCAA tournament is a dream.
The CAA Women's Basketball Tournament is coming to James Madison University March 8th through 11th. 10 teams, one goal, survive and advance. For more information, visit caasports.com.
CAsports.com will have all the information you need regarding links to live stats, video, and audio coverage, Also, fans, you can watch all of the CA.TV action on Roku by downloading the CA.TV's Roku app that is available now.
You can also follow the league on Facebook and Instagram by searching CA Sports, and we're also on Twitter at CA Basketball using the hashtag CA Hoops.
Our CA Hoops on-campus crew was at Northeastern this past weekend. You can check out the sights and sounds from their latest trip on all of our social media platforms. Also, make sure to check out our latest In Focus feature this Thursday on CASports.com.
The Northeastern women's basketball team is really spreading a positive message, and it's something to be proud of. You definitely will want to check this one out.
Next stop for the on-campus crew will be on Long Island. Stay tuned to our CA Basketball social media outlets for all the coverage from Hofstra, and CASports.com will have an In Focus feature on the Pride next Thursday. That is it from us today. Enjoy the games this week.